Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai, 5th Thirupadigam, 10th verse. The verse goes this way. Thakkan vengathiron Sendhanar piraman Chandiran indiran யச்சன் மிக்க நெஞ்சாரக்கன் பூரம் கரிகருடன் மரளி வழிவை மிக சேகுத்தோன் திக்கெலாம் நிறைந்த புகழ் திருவீழி மழலையான் திருவடி நிழல் கீழ் பூக்கிருந்தவர் தம் பொன்னடி கமல பொடி அணிந்தடிமை பூண்டேனே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். The 10th verse consolidates all the heroic effects of or the actions or the deeds of Lord Shiva. We all know whenever Lord Shiva wants to bestow his grace on us, he either does it in the form of, we call it as the carrot or the cane, right? Both are considered to be a blessing, because either he will cane us to make sure that we are in the right path, or he is going to give us the carrot, the dangling carrot in front of us, so that it is going to be a reward for us. All these activities that is being given in this particular, the 10th verse, is basically the punishments that Lord Shiva has given, but that is also taken as a boon. The first one is Dakshan Valvi. We have already heard of this story multiple times, the Purana multiple times, where Dakshan did not invite Lord Shiva and he was performing a pyre, a ritual, which was being then destroyed. During this process, Yachan, sun god, moon god, Indran, everyone were punished because they all attended the ceremony which did not give respect to the Almighty. And along with that, there's another Purana that is being mentioned here, which is Sendhanar. Sendhanar was also, there's a person, he was born in the waters, that is why he was, as in he was born because of waters, so he is called as Jalandharan. He was also punished because of his, basically whenever we are talking about all these asuras, the demons, they all do some harm to all the human beings or to the lives or even to the devas, so he was also punished. Brahma was also punished by sacrificing one of his head anyways, we know that story also. Ravana was also punished. Lord Shiva burnt down the 3 flying fortress into ashes. He also made sure that he is punishing the elephant. He was also punishing the death god Yaman. He also punished the bird, which we call it as the king of kings when it comes to the birds. So he punished Garudan also. Not only that, he also burnt down the Cupid into ashes, because all of them performed some kind of a misdeed, and because of that they were all punished. All these are Puranas. We have been talking about this for so many times. That kind of a Lord Shiva who has performed all these heroic acts, he is the one residing in the place called as Thiruveezhimizhalai, and this place Thiruveezhimizhalai is surrounded by all the priests and all the devotees. And according to this particular verse, the saint says, I want to worship the devotees of Lord Shiva. It's easy to worship Lord Shiva, we all know that, because he is the Almighty, so surrendering to him is much easier. But surrendering to a devotee is not so easy. So the way how he brings in this particular verse is, he wants to surrender himself to the devotees, so that when he is because of that's basically a bit of a humiliation as well, and that will build in his humbleness. That is what our lesson for us today is also about. What we have to groom ourselves is, we need to build up this humiliation, this particular humbleness, by surrendering ourselves to the devotees and bringing our spiritual elevation to the next level. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam.